Hey guys, and welcome to a new episode with less hay fever today, so my voice is back, you unfortunate people. So today we're going to be looking at the fur on the Blackstone Fortress Chaos Lord guy. So we've done the cloak, we've done the black armour, and so yeah, I thought the next step would be the fur. So you can see I've got my palette ready, so cardboard with parchment paper. This time I've actually mixed in some pre-thinned it all. Normal thinner, so I'll just show because I haven't shown it for a while. So that's all I'm using is this Winsor & Newton Artist White Spirit. There's plenty of other brands that you can be using as well. You just put it in a tub and use it to clean and thin the paints. It'll also make them dry a bit quicker. So yeah, the colours are yellow ochre, Payne's grey, good old snow white, and bitumy. Right, so what we're going to do is going to go for the I like wolfy pelt style, so it tends to be kind of black down the middle, brown to the sides, and then highlight out. So we get our grey using number 1 just generic craft brush. Get up in there. Slap it all over. Don't need to be particularly neat because you want it to be a bit random pattern, just like natural fur. Going all the way down to the ends. Just being careful obviously not to get on our lovely looking cloak. Yeah, then we just clean the brush off. So all you do to clean it is just a little dip in the white spirit and then wipe on your cloth. And then we're going to go for our bitumy down the sides, blending in a bit. So we want to make sure we get it all in there. So what we're going to do as well at this stage is some very light blending as we're going. So this way you get it on and then just wipe the brush a bit and down that middle line, just gently rub them together. We'll blend. Don't need an extra brush for that. I don't mind the colours mixing a bit. Go down the sides. Obviously, as usual, one day we'll figure out the glare from the oils to make it easier to see. Okay. So gently blend that in. To me it looks a little bit thick over here. All I'm going to do is rub it around a bit. Insert your own innuendo. Obviously we don't want the paint too thick. Right, there we go, we've got a bit of a strip going. Even more innuendos. Right, so the next step, excuse me, I want to start highlighting. So what we're going to do, grab some of our yellow ochre, put it aside here, grab some of our bitumy, just to kind of get a mid-tone, clean that, and another colour, a bit of our Payne's grey, a bit of our white, maybe a bit darker than that. There we go, so now we've got 2 shades. That's kind of like a mid-tone. I'm getting a 10-0, and here we go. So now we just, what we'll do, we want it to go across the side, and then using the side of the brush, just kind of bring it down. You'll have to go backwards, forward a lot. But what this will do, because we're using the side of the brush, it will only catch the edges. It's kind of some of the technique you'd use for edge highlighting. So effectively what we're doing is edge highlighting with oils. Something you might dry brush as well. Technique you can also pull off. More wet brushing, but obviously because of the state of oils. But you can dry brush them. Or use the same technique at least. There we go. And then quickly clean that brush. And start grabbing our grey. And this time, be very careful. We really want to catch our grey areas. It's going to be a bit darker now, so we don't have to worry too much. So you can kind of see the effect. But I'll do my usual. If we can't see it properly, we will matte it out so you can. Now straight up yellow ochre. Again, just this one's a bit careful. So she's almost using the side and the tip. Just hit those raised areas. Get that high level of contrast. If you're a maniac, or you have the time, you can obviously go in, get your magnifying glass out, hit every strand of fur individually. That's if you're doing your competition level. Variation in tone and the blend is good because it's fur. Don't want it too uniform. But what we do want is on this middle this bit here, to be a bit lighter. Because that's where some light would catch. Over here. But the strand will be naturally a little bit lighter. Those. Then we'll go to our pure white, our middle strip. Now, bits we want a bit dark, we'll go in and make sure they're blended, and those high points will leave us extra white. So what I'll do is I will now get this to dry and matte it down so it's easy to see, so you can fully see the effect. And I'll put that up on the screen now, and hopefully you can see kind of got the strands are going on. It's a little bit lighter here, and overall it gives a nice variation in tone and effect. I think the oils work really well for this as well because of the ability to just blend very quickly on that small area, so you can get the different levels, so you can push the highlights very easily, just adding dots of it and then blending it as you want. And you can also use techniques like edge highlighting with the side of the brush, dry brushing, and almost use those techniques for this with oils as well. So if you like those techniques, don't feel afraid to use them. And yeah, I hope that's helpful. I hope you can find more than just using it on the cloak and use it elsewhere. And so if you enjoy that, please hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you again soon with more lovely oils.